Howdy there, folks. Piper Downs here with another pipe tobacco review today. Really good one, special. Starting to get into the holiday season, and I kind of wanted to start getting into the spirit, really. So I went on Pipes and Cigars. I wasn't looking for a Christmas spirit thing, but I just started seeing Christmas stuff. And one of the ones that stuck out to me was the 2014 vintage of the Christmas Cheer, McClelland's Christmas Cheer. Um, Fantastic tobacco. I've got a lot to say about this, so be prepared. I mean, this stuff is just fantastic. It comes in like, I almost want to call them, they're not nuggets, obviously. They're little cakes, but they almost seem like little cake nuggets. Little teeny cake nuggets. So good. I love it. I mean, it still has to be rubbed out, but it's just awesome. Or you can fold them up. But I smoked a bowl of it last night. I got it yesterday, and I wasn't very happy with it. Kind of gave me a bad mouth feel. Kind of burned my mouth, a little bit of tongue bite. Mind you, that's straight out of the can. I smoked it. And it smells like straight up ketchup. I'll tell you. It smells like ketchup and cigarettes. Unburnt cigarette tobacco. It smells like ketchup and a Marlboro. Anyway, I smoked it right out of the can, and I tend to have that problem with Virginias. I don't know why. But I've had that problem, and I figured it was due to technique. I wasn't packing it right or whatever, because I've tried folding it up and stuffing the flake in there and then rubbing it out and putting it in there. Rubbing it out seems to work better, but no pun intended. But I decided when I got off work today, I'm going to pick up a bike for a cross-country tour I'm going to do. But I decided I'd give it another go, because I've been smoking other stuff, Frog Morton and stuff today. So anyways, I just packed one up. Well, first what I did, I was about to smoke it, and then I thought, you know what, wait a second, let me go ahead and let this dry out for a second. I rubbed it out slightly, not fully, and then rested it on the top of the tin seal, or the tin lid, for about 10 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes, enough for a couple cigarettes. I went ahead and packed it up. It was drier, a lot drier. Packed up nicely. I broke out a perfect amount, which usually maybe 2 or 3 of those cakes will do 2.5 of those cakes will do the trick on most pipes. Anyways, packed it all the way up, sparked it, lit in two lights, and immediately I could tell a difference. I had packed it properly, nice and loosely, not too tight. I didn't pack it tight at all, just very loosely. Just made sure it was all perfectly compressed in there. Everything fit together nicely, but it wasn't compressed. I didn't compress it, I just got everything packed in there good. And I could immediately tell the smoke was cooler. It didn't give me a bad mouth feel. I didn't chief on it and get the ember really hot to start with. So it ended up being a cooler smoke. And because of that, I was able to taste a lot of flavors I couldn't taste last night. And one thing off the bat that I want to say is, I have never experienced this with a tobacco so far. I've tried Dunhill Light Virginia Flake, and that's the only other Virginia Flake I've tried that's just flat out Virginia Flake. But anyways, when I tried this, once I packed it right and everything, the smoke I've never experienced a sweetness to a smoke like this Christmas Cheer. The actual smoke itself is sweet. I mean, you can't even achieve that with aromatics. You might get a sweet flavor, but the smoke itself is not sweet. This smoke has a sweet, it's almost like being in a shower or a steam bath, and when you breathe in, it kind of gives you, or steam, or mist, walking through mist, when you breathe in, it kind of gives you a sweet feeling on your tongue. That's exactly what it is. I don't know if it's perhaps moistures or the steam from the sugar, but it's very sweet. It's delicious. it makes you just want to continuously puff, even though you shouldn't. You don't want to get the ember too hot. But it has this inherent sweetness to it, and it is amazing. Almost like a honey or some kind of a natural sweetness. It's not a processed sugar sweetness. It's like a natural, warmer, softer, more relaxed sweetness. It's not like a sharp, intense flavor of sugar or something like, you know, some kind of a candy. It's more of a natural sweet, like a fruity sweet or a honey sweet. You know, it's not a sharp processed sweet at all. Very relaxed. It doesn't sting the nostrils at all when you do a nosed exhale. Burns well. Ooh, that one stung a little bit. But it has a great flavor. Almost gives me like a smoky woods flavor when I blow it out of my nose. Very, very woodsy, almost like how woods smell in wintertime, fall and winter. Almost, I don't want to say dry, almost kind of moistish, dampish. It smells like it's like a forest in winter. The room note's really good. It's a really nutty, mushroomy, very nutty smell to it. But I would definitely recommend this. As a matter of fact, I want to say off the bat, I think everybody should try some of this 2014 Christmas cheer. Matter of fact, this is a 5-year aged tin. This is from the year 2009, this tobacco. That's when this was picked, 2009. They age it for 5 years, and then 5 years later, it's that year's Christmas cheer. They pick it from Snow Hill, North Carolina. So it's an American Virginia, and it's the best they found in 2009. They age it for 5 years, but they say it gets even better if you age it yourself in the tin. So I'm definitely going to order another tin, absolutely. I'll probably order a tin every year because that is fantastic. Best Virginia I've tried. Maybe maybe I just figured the technique of it out. That could be well, because even the Dunhill was good, but that right there, I've never had a sweetness like that. It's almost like the soft, delicious smokiness of Frogmorton. That's the only thing I can compare it to. It's a very soft, delicious sweetness though with the Virginia Christmas cheer. It's what I can compare it to. It almost reminds me of the Frogmorton on how the softness of the smoky beef jerky flavor, very natural, mild, delicious flavor. That's exactly how this is. Recommend it 100%. I wish I could try old vintages. I mean, you know, if anybody'd like to trade, if you've got a 2013 or 2012 vintage or any vintage of this Christmas cheer, I'd love to try something a little bit older than what I've got. And I definitely send you some of this in return. But, you know, that's my review on McClelland's Christmas cheer. I think it's a fantastic tobacco. You should check it out at Pipes and Cigars. All right, man, you guys have a nice day. You know, keep smoking, keep on keeping on, hang in there. Take it easy.